Hi. So I don't want to look like I'm ungrateful little person and unhappy and negative about everything and stuff. But today the things that I've been researching sort of got me going and I'm in that ranty place. And my thing is like I don't want to start changing people's beliefs, but I at least want them to question things because it's important. And the thing that got me going today is what we could call the modern day book burning. Basically, bigger establishments and governments are pushing companies like Amazon into banning alternative medicine books, like let's say on autism, like alternative cures for autism and other diseases. So books about vaccines and documentaries and other things are being banned. And okay, like everyone can have different beliefs on vaccines. Like every person is different. Something works for them, something doesn't. And I'm not saying like, hey, vaccines are bad, or hey, vaccines are good. Like, please do the research and have your own opinion on that. But for me, like, what got me going is that okay, the banning of books and documentaries on alternative cures for autism and books on vaccines and stuff is just a start. We have cannabis. Cannabis is proven to have tons of health benefits, and curing cancer and helping from Parkinson's and different diseases, but it's illegal. So if we start, having books on, let's say, okay, if you have this sort of diet, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna clear your guts and stuff. Uh, they can just push it like, hey, stop spreading the misinformation. We need a pharmacy. We need this drug, because this drug only will help you, and your diet sucks. If we just let it go, let's slip right now with these little books on vaccines and stuff, it's just a start, and they're gonna start controlling us big time. Documentaries, come on. You look at David Icke. Uh, he recently he's been banned from going to Australia, so he cannot go to Australia, and not even that. His books are stopped. Like they are, they're not printing his books in Australia anymore. So if you go to a bookstore and like, hey, I'm gonna buy David Icke book because like it has lots of information, it's like 1,000 pages and stuff, it's like great stuff, I'm gonna buy it, and I don't necessarily have to believe it, but it's the book that I want to read and like see what he has to say. No, you cannot do it anymore. You have to get the book from some other country because they stopped printing, they stopped selling David Icke books. And again, that's just a start. Imagine if you have a thing and you write a book and it's like you prove it with science and other things and that's good, it's working, and the government's like, no, it sucks, we're gonna ban your books and no one's gonna read your stuff. You're not gonna make any income, you're not like, people are gonna be still ignorant and stuff, and for me, like, it pisses me off because Amazon has child sex dolls. Like, okay, like, I understand the adult sex dolls, sure, it's your own business, get it, if you want to have fun and stuff, good. But child looking sex dolls? Really? Encouraging pedophilia because that's okay? That got me going because, like, I've been abused as a child sexually, and I don't want anyone else to experience that. And hey, maybe I'm really wrong. Maybe they're selling those child sex dolls to have pedophiles fucking the sex dolls instead of like children. I don't know. But that got me going, like, why is it okay to promote porn and killing and other things? And that's okay. But they're banning the alternative cures and like just different opinion. I mean, it's just a start. The thing going with YouTube that also like got me going is like recently they changed the filter system. And now if you look for the newest videos on, regardless of what subject you choose, like it can be UFOs and aliens and sort of like, again, like medicine and alternative cures and stuff, it can be like gaming, whatever you choose. And if you choose like today's newest videos, nothing. The 6-year-old video will pop out, the 2-year-old will pop out, but nothing from today. And that's not good. We don't have like smart child growing anymore. So they're again censoring, and their excuse is like, hey, well, the shootings in New Zealand ain't good, so we don't want people to watch this stuff. Cool, YouTube. That's well done for trying to censor that up. But people are like few clicks away to going on Google or Binge or some other search engine and just typing out, okay, shootings in New Zealand, newest videos, or live leak or whatever, and they're gonna go and find that video anyways. Well done, YouTube. You're like taking off all of your little creators and everyone who's trying to start and grow a channel, and fuck them. So let's censor them all and like have the CNN and BBC channels all over the place. But to have little ones, no. It's not good because the New Zealand shooting is bad and like people shouldn't look at that. Yeah, right. And they still have like porn and other shit on YouTube. Like, that gets me going. Because like, if I would start showing off, like literally taking off my clothes and being on YouTube and just probably like have like a little like tape on my nipples and stuff, YouTube will be okay with that. Like educational sex video, like cool, that's good, let's get it going. But to have like a normal video talking about stuff, having a different opinion, that's not good anymore. Being a thing for masses where everyone like, okay, she's naked, let's look at that, that's awesome, all over the place, take all the money and stuff, that's okay. But if you have a different opinion that's against the masses, if you're questioning authority, that's not right. You're gonna be censored as fuck. And I don't know, it just like gets me triggered. Like I don't like where it's going, and like I've already today like looked at some of like alternative places for YouTube, and like things ain't going that good. It's just a start. This whole limitation is just a start. Taking off books on alternative cures and alternative medicine. Like we have Joe Dispenza, and the guy was in a wreck and he crashed like his spine and stuff, and he couldn't move, and like he got information that hey, we're gonna do the operation on you, but it's probably not gonna succeed and you won't be able to walk. And he didn't do that operation. He laid it inside his like he was in his own apartment, like laying on the bed, and for like a year he was doing this process in his own mind, and he was able to stand back on his feet, to walk again, to run marathons, and now he's helping others to go through those processes just using their own mind and the quantum physics and stuff to help themselves. And people get back their hearing, and people get back their memory, and they're able to stand up after being 25 years in the wheelchair. And he's proving it all with science. Like I have one of his books right close, like You Are the Placebo, and I have a few others, and like he has like lots of photos of like even the brainwaves and all this stuff. Like like he's measuring it all and trying to prove everything with science. And like he has his alternative ways of helping people. But imagine that content. He's proving everything with science and trying to help others, but he's going against the pharmacy and against big companies. And if people started healing themselves without needing surgeries and buying drugs, not good. Not good for big companies. They're gonna go in bankruptcy. So let's ban everyone who has a different opinion and has ways of actually helping, and start promoting some shitty drugs and ways to fuck people up. Like, okay, this is gonna help you with this little thing, but it's gonna cause 5 more diseases and shit. Cool, that's fine. But having a different opinion that's actually helping someone? No way, let's ban it. So, it pisses me off because, like, again, like, this is just a start. We're starting, like, really small, okay, just, like, let's ban books from Amazon on, alternative cures for autism using the vaccines. I mean, like, stop using the vaccines and cure your shit. And like, okay, that's just a start. We have documentaries being banned. We have people not being allowed to go into the countries because they might have like misleading information. They just have a different opinion, and that's not good anymore. And we're being pushed into have this opinion, be inside this box, be like everyone else, consume, fuck, eat, sleep, and don't do anything else. Just be like a fucking sheeple. So again, that pisses me off, and I'm like, we need to talk about this, because I might not be the one who's gonna change everyone's opinion, and that's not my goal. But I want people to at least start questioning things, at least look into some topics and like, hey, maybe it's not right. Like, why do we have books being banned and documentaries being banned, but it's okay to sell child sex dolls? It's okay to promote porn on YouTube, but not have different opinion on 9/11? It's okay to have like porn and killing and other things, but not okay to have a different opinion on some bigger topic? That's not right. And again, it's just my subjective opinion. Like, I don't know where this whole thing is going, but I don't like where it's going, and I think it's important to talk about it because we have important topics into like censorship, and people are afraid to talk about it, and they're being pushed into like, stop saying anything or we're gonna ban you, or no, you're not gonna be on this platform anymore, and like we're just gonna stop you, demonetize you and all this stuff, and don't talk about it. But if I would start showing off, that would be okay. YouTube would accept it, like, oh, we're gonna get additional money, great. But if I start talking about like 9/11 being an inside job, or like let's say aliens or UFOs or something else, don't talk about that stuff. No, you're bad. You're having misleading information. Everyone has different opinion. If a child will tell you a story, he has a different opinion, and we're gonna like, no, you're wrong. Stop thinking of shit. You know, it just gets me going. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so that's my rant. That's what I'm going through today. Like, I'm still doing some research and stuff, but like sort of pissed me off, like, they're banning David Icke from going to Australia, his books are not being sold. Like, okay, David Icke is just a start, but what if we have some more people, like Joe Dispenza, who's actually able to help others, and he has tons of books on using your mind and quantum physics and different things to help yourself without using actually pharmacy or other stuff. And what if he gets banned? What if your father is working and has like amazing research and he's able to help people, but he's being banned from going anywhere because he has misleading information and the bigger companies don't agree with him? I don't think it's right. So anyway, I wish that people would start questioning stuff. At least that. At least that. And this is just me. This is my day. But anyway, yeah. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think about this whole subject? Like books and documentaries being banned from Amazon, and people not being able to go to other countries and do their speeches because like they have different opinion and it's misleading information. And it's okay. Like this child sex dolls is okay to be on sale and stuff. I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Like, tell me, because like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what's going on. So yeah. See you next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.